Good morning, good morning. I wasn't planning on doing this early, but circumstances beyond my control have stated that I need to be be here in this morning, in this time today. So, here I am, and I was like, you know what, need, I need to get back on the zesty grind. The zesty nacho grind. Hi. Yeah, yeah. I am back here on the moon. The moon's haunted. Moon's haunted for whatever reason. I'm still kind of doing what I do best, and as cosmic container. Cosmetize nutrients. I'm basically doing what I need to do. Thank God, chat is censored. Chat is willing this morning. Holy crud! Chat, please no. Don't don't. Oh my gosh, please. Please don't. Don't do the thing that you're doing. We love you, chat, but oh my god. Oh god, no. If you can see the chat right now, you can tell that we are slightly going mad this morning. Oh no. You need to go back to cool down with your kind. Well, which is it? Oh no. Hilarious. Well, in any case, good morning, everyone. Your East Side Traveler, Gloria Sunshine, been doing all the things. We are on the moon today. Probably not do this all stream, but it'll take a miracle to drag me away from the moon. For the most part, I've been sort of watching all the things that have been happening this weekend, and I'm like, man, I'm glad I have my community. I'm glad I'm too old for this nonsense. I'm glad that I just have my good friends. And oh, by the way, I don't get very outspoken about many things. Today is Canada's big day, so if you're in Canada, you know what to do. I'm being vague about it because I don't want to be too outspoken about it, but like, you know, make sure you do your part, you know. Be all that be the person that you need to be to do the job for you. Don't just say you're a centrist and then just and not vote, because you have to you actually have to write an abstain to do your part as a centrist. That's not being centrist. That's not being a centrist if you don't abstain. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, so I have to stay bed. All right. So a bunch of friends are getting into crafting and stuff, and I'm been showing them around, showing them stuff. Took me a while to get used to it as well. Final Fantasy has a lot of resources for crafting and stuff. People share crafting guides and whatnot. I do think that if you're sharing crafting guides, the people here on Balmug are really good at teaching you how, showing you macros and stuff for guides that are at high tier, low tier, and mid tier. And it's like we also have a community solver called Raphael. It's not people are so worried about about it being a third party, but it's just like remember what Yoshi P said, everything can be a third party, even your mouse. So it's just like as long as it's not a plugin or whatever else, you're not altering your game state. That's fine. You're just learning how to craft, learn the rotations, and then once you get a point, you can automate it. Because there is honestly nothing wrong with crafting macros. Once you get to a point, because that's what they're there for. That's what crafting macros are there for. You help automate a system, and people have been doing this since Realm Reborn. It's not a big deal. I think it's kind of like the little built-in system that everybody uses. People have been doing it since the end of time, and will continue to do it since the end of time. It's really quite nice. Quite nice to have a system in which you can actually do things with. I know for a fact that I would have trouble with crafting if I did not have the macro system here in the game. Workers which is nutrient mixture. That's nutrient A, B. That's nutrient C. As you can see, I paired out my nutrient, my my pile of stuff. Not exactly what I wanted. Make sure 35, 35, 4, 40. I think the values for that changed. Dishware, rich water. 5. And B. 6. There you go. More like it. What was that? Heard a big thump in the house. Wonder if my brother actually fell out of his bed again. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of worried. I'm gonna go and check. I'll be right back. I don't care if I fail this mission. We're fine. It was just his door. Yeah, no, I am increasingly paranoid every time there's a big old thump in the house. Can you blame me? My grandmother fell when she was still alive and really hurt herself, and that was the downslide of her existence. So whenever there's a big thump in the house, I always get terrified that somebody fell in the house. And I'm like, oh no, what exactly just happened? It's like the caretaker's worry. And I'm like, no, what exactly just happened here? It's rough. It's rough. Like, whenever something does happen, I'm like a little bit of a mess. Habitat growth formula. What? Why did I not save this one? Grow formula in grass. Why did I not save this one? Why did it save have I solved this one? Game. Ah, my life. My life is in shambles of crafting all this nonsense. That's A. Grab A2. Five. Got that. And then that's the growth formula, it's not the grass. Spaceman, talking about a spaceman, talking about a spaceman, spaceman. Back to bed. I don't know that song. I don't know how that song goes, but like, it is a good song. Will be deployed shortly. Okay. Yeah, where are you going? Your cat's very active today. Not being lazy like the day before. All right. We're going to have Do I have aquaculture? I think I can use aquaculture. Probably use aquaculture. Try that. I ran out of CP. Wait. We packed your bag right last night. 3 a.m. Far away from here. Wait. There you go. Should be okay. There we go. Nice. That was more hassle than I expected. Jeez. Funny thing is, I'm running out of macro space. That was, crap. A1. A2. That should be all the things I need to do. And then these decorated lunar plants gives me. Oh my god! We should be. We should really outlaw these ones that are just the same ones all over again. Oh god, I hate that. So rough. I am beginning to see a pattern now. So it is starting to become apparent. So, you know, it is starting to be more apparent than in the way everything is set up. That they're just the same macros as before. I want to see if there's a spreadsheet somewhere for all of these ones. Because it seems to be a sort of overlap with macros, and I think in general, if I have the same macros for everything else, for each one, I can just collaborate from each one I have, and then I will be able to not have to keep on remaking macros for each type. My problem is that I don't have the same equipment for every class. Is neat. I think I have all the macros I do need, though. People are debating different Trek eras in chat, and I'm like, I like pretty much every era that I've watched so far. Although I feel like my favorite era is DS9, just for how it came out. DS9 was one of my favorite series series in general. Holy water. 3498. Did I? Backups. Shared. Mushroom dressing. 3498. Do B. Jelly. I think this is the right one. No, it's not. Okay, that's not jelly. Paint. That was for adhesive. Let's try this one, paint. What the? Okay. Okay, so I don't have enough for that. That's weird. Is it because my... That's very weird. That's very weird. Okay. Well, considering everything, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. The way the crafting macros are balanced. Balanced. I think my old macros are balanced for a culinarian, which is higher crafting level. Crafting level than anything else, and it's just like, yeah, nah. Oh, a red alert. Red alert to your stations. Spongoy. Is the meteors this time? Is what? What are we getting this time? Da 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 da. Really hope I have a jewel crafting one. That would be really nice. Alchemist jewel crafting. All right. Everyone's talking about JoJo's right now. Oh God. Egypt zone and 14 when. 4 is not enough. There you go. Well, I need Cosmic Alchemist tree now. Ah. All right. I had leather working gloves last time, so let's see where we go. Oh God, my back hurts. Feels like I've been care. Feels like last night when I was sleeping. My cat decided to clamber up on top of me, and then just sort of crashed down in such a way that like she decided to crunch me in a weird position. My back really hurts. I mean, oh my goodness, it feels like we're carrying a lot of stuff lately, and it sucks. It sucks. My back really hurts, and I hope my chiropractor can actually deal with it. I'm doing my stretches in my chair, but it just aches. Alchemist. Okay, where's alchemy? Remember, carpenter. All right, here we go. Blacksmith and alchemist. Flamethrower fuel. I don't think I need need much for this one, do I? As long as I have a food buff up, should be good. Yeah, this is pretty easy. You know, the Super Genesis Festival is on in PSO2, and Honkai Star Rail and ZZZ also have anniversaries going on, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, I just do not have much time for all of this stuff that's going on. Like, I always think to myself, I'd like to do ZZC and Honkai Star Rail storylines on stream, but just a thought of slogging through that much storyline in one go, and I'm like, that's a 12-hour stream for Honkai Star Rail alone. ZZZ has at least 6 hours of stuff. Hi Ona. Yeah, Lord of the Rings anime anniversary too. I'm like, yeah, no, that is incredible. I do not know how I'm gonna have time for that. It's incredible. It's just like I do not have time for this. There's just not enough hours in the day. That's kind of the reason why I'm just focusing on one game right now, and that's Final Fantasy 14. 14, and I have PSO2 on my PS5, and it's just like I can do that, but it's just really hard to get everything get the motivation to just get everything worked out, you know? Like, I'm looking at just a massive block that is Honkai Star Rail right now, and I'm like, I do not want to do 12 hours of storyline in HSR. Please, God, no. And I want to see the storyline, but I also don't want to skip it. I feel bad about skipping storyline in general, because it's like, how do I know what's going on? Isn't the whole point of Honkai Star Honkai being that it's a visual novel, and then it's just like, it's a visual novel. It's supposed to be big, but it's not. I think it's just getting a little too big for its own good, and I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Lots of games come out in April. Lots of games come out in November, and not enough games come out when it's a lot of games come out when it's when they're competing against one another and stuff. So, and not all at the same time, which is good. But like, it just feels very all together. I'm like, yeah. Whew, there's a lot. Atmos, we stopped doing relics for years until Baja. People are talking about relic grinds, and I'm like, if you've never done Atmos, then you've never experienced the true horror of the relic grind and how grindy this game can be. I mean, if you think this is if this game can be fiddly with its drops now, like, when you think about it, they actually didn't really have crafting and gathering relics until later in the game cycle. It was always just mostly focused on battle relics, and crafting relics was a newer thing later on. So they started doing it. I think in a storm, either Stormblood or Shadowbringers, whatever. I think it was Shadowbringers that they started doing Eureka relics were trivial. Trivial once you actually got used to it, but they were also what's the word for it? Once you outleveled a zone, the real challenge was just finding an instance that was busy enough to keep a population going, because people would outlevel speed row zone. Sorry, to keep the momentum going. And then once you got into higher levels in the area, it actually was very interesting, because the system for leveling stuff in Eureka was the elemental wheel, and then you got the ability system that they introduced, but they carried over into Bosha and other places, and Shadowbringers and stuff. That was actually kind of nice. I remember doing the crafting, at my farm, and spending hours doing fates in Sovereign Phantomland, not seeing a single ammo crystal. And this one guy just pops in, gets his ammo crystal in one moment. We were so angry at him because we had been there for literally the entire weekend, and he was like, oh, it's my first one. And I've got this is the third one I've gotten this way. We were like, thanks, we hate you. And that was, back in the day where like flying wasn't a thing too, so you had to like walk, mount up and walk everywhere. Getting your mount was a big deal. Big deal when you did. Your mount was slow because you had riding levels and stuff. So you had like your slow mount and you had your faster mount. It was a thing. If you fought, 14 could be fiddly. Our Reborn fiddliness was a whole nother level. Honestly, it's a whole nother level, and I appreciate it. I appreciate going through the fiddliness as a player who has been in this game for a long time. But my goodness, fiddliness can be just as daunting as going through current content nowadays. Because it's funny. People are saying they focused on gathering first for the relic and they're losing sanity. I'm like, I understand, brother. You have to deal with that as much as possible. Because gathering relics. Gathering relics. Apparently, they have the points, the 500,000 points amount is black and purple. So that's very neat. I like that color. People are complaining about the Endwalker relic, and I'm like, look. It was a story-based relic. I don't know what to tell you about it, other than it was a change from pace. Change from pace. I didn't mind it myself, but then again, you know, Endwalker relics look great. Endwalker relics look great. I like them. They look fine to me. I feel like requiring you to do the Mandeville stuff is like an interesting change in direction. But at the same time, it was just like it was also something that was like, you know, we want to do something a little different for your hair relic, and people just flip the frick out when they're like saying, oh, but we have to do a slapstick series. Boo, we don't like it. Boo, we hate it. And I'm like, guys, girls, people all ages and genders. It's not that difficult. Just sit back and be entertained for a while. It's not that hard. The game is not going to implode just because you dislike Manderville. Like, here's the thing. Locking something behind story content is an interesting power move, and it's not like the relics don't have story. It's not like doing stuff after Endgame wasn't story. It's not like having to progress your relic wasn't story. It's just delivered in a different way, and it's like, would you rather after the way that relic grinds have been interested in? It's like, I don't know. There seems to be a very big disconnect between what people want and what people should get, and what people need to decompress sometimes. There are some people who are just like, it's just like, I want to be grindy like all the time. People who are like, I play this game to have fun and have fashion and whatnot, and then like, and then they all just double down whenever they're like somewhat agreeing that like something they don't like happens to come their way. I mean, okay, all right, well, we'll disagree on that point. You know, it just I don't know. Whatever. It was the Machiavelli stuff was fine. The devs got to flex creatively. I feel like that was a nice little fun thing they did, and like and they're even complaining about Bosha relics now, and I was like, they have to do some steps were not optimal. I'm like, well, of course. Every relic has its own set of janky moments. There's always going to be something that doesn't resonate with everybody, and it's just like you have to deal with the way it resonates with somebody. It's not gonna be the same for everybody, you know. You'll be okay. Pat that there. 41. One counter. Well, time to do the bunny thing. Oh, this is awful. This is so awful. Or have this? Yes. Crafting table. Sure, why not? Let's do another one. Pelic ruby dye. One more. I like the odds on this one. I don't like the odds on that one. What do I need for cosmic research? I still need 400. I feel like I'm going to finish up. Nutrient supplies. Nutrient mixture. Nutrients A. A2. At the very least, I'm getting some enough quality rating to get the rating I need. Oh. I wonder what our world status is like right now. Reeking gear. Alright, what am I at? 94. My gosh. Nutrients. Cosmo nutrients. Workers nutrients A. And making so many nutrients right now is just incredible. Oh. Sorry, I was just checking something. I got distracted. My brain is going a mile away. I am so ADHD right now, and I've never been diagnosed or anything, but I have just been completely gerbil brained right now. Like the amount of stuff I need to keep myself stimulated at one time is incredible. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm here in the office, and I feel that it's like kind of like a bad thing now because I'm separated from the family room, and I don't have anybody to talk to or just distract myself with. And like I'm so used to hearing the TV going on in the other room, where my mom would be like sitting there. I would be hearing the click 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 of my mom's phone as she would be playing her games or whatever. I would be hearing the TV, NCIS or 911 or whatever, playing in the background, and then it would be like, I don't know. I need extra stimulus while I'm doing streaming and like working. Music be playing. I have a second TV playing something. I have another game running. It is maddening down here. I don't know how my brother does it. I kind of want to move back to the main room. I kind of don't want to be in the office. I actually don't want to be in the office. It's weird. I feel very lonely here in the office. I mean, sure I have cats. But I feel like I'm in a cubicle, you know? I thought the office would be really great for my productivity, but I just feel myself just being like, no, I don't know. I don't like being here in the office. I feel very lonely, and I'm gonna talk to my mom about going back to the main room. Oh gosh! All right, that is funny though. That is funny. Yeah, I don't know if I can, but like, I feel very lonely up here, down here. So also, I feel like I've just become a hermit. I know that's weird. I know that having a private space for work is really good, and it's supposed to increase your productivity. But I just feel very anxious just being quiet here in the house. Hey, kitty, or come here. Why'd you come up? Cat. Yes. I have a cat. His name is Rossi. He is a good boy. No, you're fleeing. I want him to cuddle. Rossi? Back to the room again. Get back in the room again. You want to come? Want to come up? Come on. Rossi? Want in the closet, or do you want in the room? Want in the closet, or do you want in the room, or do you want in the want underneath the footstool? Those are your favorite places. There's no mouse there. No mouse there. Grassy. 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 Bossy. Grassy. Bossy. Grassy. Bossy. Tucked underneath the footstool. I've never seen him do that before. That's adorable. He's just like tucked underneath the footstool. That's adorable. Rusty. Oh, come on. Rusty. $560 alchemic tool. 200 credit bonus, 20 plus 25. Okay, I had enough fussing with the cat. Cat. Cat is good though. Cat is very good. Cat is very good. I should probably head back to the house and go and check on my I'm here. Oh, what does she sell? Sell items on the market. View sale history. Perennial log gold. Crafters delineation. Metallic cobalt green dye. Rose gold ingot. Gold ingot. Metallic ruby dye. Cosmo lamp. Nice. Man, why am I hungry? Alright. That should clear up everything here. Alright, cool. Well, let's see here. Have money in the bank. How much is the key or the bank keys right now? Wow, that dropped a lot. Holy crud. Woo! May as well pick one up for an alt. May as well pick one up for an alt then. Let's see here. Mech keys are extremely inexpensive. Inexpensive now. Da, 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 da. Yeah, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna buy a mech key, I'm gonna shove it in the bank, and I'm gonna give it to somebody. You know what I'm gonna give it to? I'm gonna give it to Nashu. Because Nashu deserves all the mech keys. I mean, who in their right mind would give Nashu a mech key? You know who that person is? Me. If there is one person in this world who deserves a giant mecha, it is Nashu. And she will now stand by for Titanfall. Alright. Oop. Is she past Endwalker? That's what I want to know. No, she's not. Still Norvrant. Oh, 78. Some of the vacuum suit mount. Oh, guide. Poop. Add to favorites. Boy, Inspector! Look what I found! Amazing. I wonder how many role players I can spook. I can spook like this. Let's find out. Let's go to Mateus. Oh wait, where's my gathering? Gathering set. No, I don't have it. See if there's anybody here. There's a couple of people, but you know. In fact, if anybody would be role-playing at this hour a day, be amusing, to say the least. Well, I had my fun. Gonna head back to back to Balmug. Do, 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 do. The world server, travel to Balmug. God, why am I so cold? All right. That's a little bit of fun nonsense. That's a little bit of fun nonsense that I had going. All right. Well, all that's been settled. I feel like I think I'm going to call it here for now. I'm going to I want to get get showered and stuff, get cleaned up. It is really chilly today. I went out to pick up some stuff from a friend, and it's really cold today. I feel really chilled, and I'm like I do not feel great. When I say I don't feel great, I mean like I just feel like cold all over. I'm like, yeah, no, don't feel great. Don't feel great about this at all. Like I'm also like achy, and it's like ah, everything just hurts. So with that saying, let's raid out to somebody. Let's uh, uh, not really anybody. Anybody on right now? All right, let's just end it here for now. Oh, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be here when reset happens. So, all right. I'll talk to y'all later. Talk to y'all later, and I'll see you in game. Probably be on PSO2 Ona. So after this, so I'll be doing a few things there. All right, take care. Have a nice rest of a couple hours, and I'll see you all later. See ya.